Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for checking out the episode. I'm RJ. This one's going up on a Friday. We got a trippy one to start off your weekend. We have to bring in Amy to talk about a recent discovery here in Red Dead Redemption 2. Amy, how you doing today?
Hey everyone, I'm doing good. Glad to be back here today and to discuss this trippy topic.
We're here at Willard's Rest. You may be familiar. Unfortunately, Charlotte loses her husband. She is a widow. You can find her husband's grave right here. Now, if you do not train her to become a master hunter as Arthur, when you return as John, you will find her dead. More on that in a moment. But if you do train her up, then you'll come back. She's still alive, and she's wearing a very mysterious pendant. Around her neck, there's a picture. It is not her dead husband. It is the strange man. The same strange man who watches over John Marston until his eventual death. So why can you find the strange man's picture on Charlotte's pendant? It is so trippy. I've never asked Amy about this topic before. I definitely want to ask her. Do us a huge favor, hit the like button. There's somebody else who is watching her. Not only the strange man, there's one other creeper who is involved. We have a lot to get to. Amy, right off the bat, what is your thoughts about the strange man, for some reason, being involved with Charlotte here?
What I'm thinking here is we all think the strange man is death or some sort of devil. I'm thinking that Charlotte could have made a deal with the devil, aka the strange man, so that she could have riches and fortune. But because of this, the strange man took away her husband from her. He made her pay for it because he takes away what he gives. What do you think of that, RJ?
Yeah, I think you might be right, Amy. She made a deal with the devil, and that is why her husband is dead. Now, she thought it was probably going well. She had the cabin, probably living a good life with him. Unfortunately, that deal with the devil did not work out for her in the end. There's another character who I think also made a deal with the devil, a.k.a. the Strange Man. We all know the Strange Man is the Grim Reaper, and that is why he's involved. I have to say, Amy, this is a pretty big discovery. We found the Strange Man at his cabin in the swamp, and also Armadillo. This is only the third time that we've seen the Strange Man here in Red Dead Redemption 2, Amy. I think he's more involved than we originally thought.
Yeah, I think Rockstar are giving us subtle hints that he's around more than we think. He's always watching over John, and I feel like he's watching over Charlotte as well.
One more thing we have to point out, in Charlotte's room, you can find a photo of her and Cal. He looks nothing like this Strange Man. He doesn't have a mustache. He is definitely not the same man that she is wearing on her pendant. Have you ever heard about that before, Amy? I mean, maybe it is her father, if it's not the Strange Man. Maybe the Strange Man is her father, but either way, you would think that if she is wearing somebody around her neck, it would have to be her dead husband, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't it be her dead husband? I can't really think of who else it would be. You said it might be her dad. That's the only thing I can think of. It could be her dad. But then it resembles the strange man so much. I think Rockstar have hid it there in plain sight for us to find.
Yeah, that is why Rockstar made this photo blink. They want us to notice that it is not the same man that she is wearing on her pendant. Instead, the Strange Man is involved with Charlotte, just like he's involved with John Marston. Here we are at the Strange Man's cabin in the swamp, right here. And this is the second appearance of the Strange Man, this time as a ghost. So there he is, the same character from Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, bear in mind, you can only see him as John Marston. So in other words, you can come here as Arthur. The photo, or I should say the painting, will never get complete. So you can't see the ghost of the Strange Man as Arthur. And then the picture on Charlotte's pendant, of course, you can only see that as John. And then the photo at Armadillo will show you that. Also, you can only see as John. So it shows you the connection not only to John, but now we know that the Strange Man is also connected to Charlotte. So, Amy, do you think that the Strange Man kills Charlotte if you do not train her to be a master hunter? What do you think?
Well, that could be a possibility, but then we found this weird stalker that could have also killed her. So I'm not too sure if the strange man would have did it. I'm thinking here, this weird guy we have found may be Charlotte's killer.
So it wasn't the Strange Man, or at least the ghost of the Strange Man, that could have killed not only Charlotte but her husband. It could be somebody else altogether. Have you ever come across the creeper. So he talks about spying on a woman from the bushes, some girl in a cabin north of Annisburg. No doubt he's talking about Charlotte. What do you think, Amy? You think that this creeper is involved?
He definitely gives me serial killer vibes. The way he said he watched her from the bushes, crying. No normal person says that. I could definitely see him killing Charlotte.
Yeah, that is so messed up. And I agree with you. He probably is a serial killer. We'll get a closer look at the photos in his tent in a moment. But yeah, so you think about it, how you find Charlotte dead if you don't train her up as Arthur. So most likely, if she's not trained up, this man right here is going to end up killing her, and he probably killed her husband as well. Extremely messed up. In fact, one of the most effed up things that you'll probably find in all of Red Dead Redemption 2. Here's a closer look at the photos, Amy. In your expert opinion, what do you think's going on here? I see some psychedelic mushrooms.
I can see some handcuffs there. I don't want to imagine what he would be doing with them. But these pictures, I don't think anybody would want to give this man any of these pictures. I feel like he must have taken them without permission.
Oh yeah, this guy's a sicko. I think I'd rather deal with the strange man than deal with the creeper. We looked at the strange man's completed painting, and then we saw the picture of the strange man on Charlotte. The only other place that you can find a photo of the strange man is here in Armadillo in Herbert Moon's shop. So perhaps, Amy, Herbert Moon also made a deal with the devil. What do you think?
That's what I think, and that's why I think he isn't sick and he owns the general store. What about you, RJ?
Yeah, it's almost like he got set up with a really nice store. You know, you think everything's all good, but the deal with the devil works in very strange ways. The shop is fine, but everything around it is completely dead. Literally, you can find rotting corpses, and at night, you know, everything's on fire. I remember Armadillo as the most iconic town from Red Dead Redemption 1. Herbert Moon made a deal with the devil. Charlotte made a deal with the devil. And there's one other character who made that same deal. None other than John Marston. And we see how it ended up for him. Thanks again for joining up, Amy. Any last thoughts? A pretty interesting mystery when it comes to Charlotte and the strange man.
I'd just like to add that there's more than meets the eye, and when you really take a deep dive into this, you can see more things that are in Red Dead Redemption that you didn't even know that was there. Hopefully we can find more clues of the strange man, RJ.
Now, if you have not seen how it ends up for Herbert Moon, he dies as well in a very trippy way. So we're going to leave you with that cutscene. Once again, thanks again for watching the episode. Make sure to subscribe to Amy's channel. I'll have a link in the description. We also have a brand new Trippy Club Discord. If you want to join up with our membership, there'll be a link in the description for that as well. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Enjoy the end of Herbert Moon. And more importantly, as always, thanks again for joining up, Amy. As always, make sure
to stay trippy.
Y'all come back now, you hear? This is the only way we're going to get Zombie John back again, Amy.
Oh, I get it. I see you acting clever. Well, let me tell you this. The Jews killed Lincoln. That's why there is a triangle on the money. And they run Europe like one of them Arabian harems. Now they've sent this here plague to kill all us decent folk. Yep.
You, sir, are truly a remarkable fella.
Thank you kindly.
I must say, it's a rare pleasure to meet someone with such a grasp on human history. You take care of yourself. I'd hate to see you get savaged by someone and watch the life force drain from your hate-filled body.
Hey, hold on there. Why don't you join me in my fight, sir? It's not too late.
I fear it is for me.
Then I will fight them alone. All of them. America is the land of the free. And that means free to people like me, Herbert Moon.
Absolutely.
No! Oh, no, no! No!